How are you, Libra? We're going to do your December 2022 reading. We're going to do it a little differently. We're going to see what's coming to an end this year that you're not carrying forward into 2023. What's opening up for you from December going forward next year. And what you're not seeing or being hidden from you, like kind of what's going on behind the scenes. So welcome. Thanks for being here. Please take only what resonates and leave the rest. And let's get started. Oh, and all the details you need to know are listed down below. So what do we need, Libra, the collective, to know for what's closing out for this year? Round and round. Somebody else got that. The number syncs have been really crazy in these videos, so I have yours and Capricorns left to do, and then I'm going to put all the syncs down in the comments for each of the signs, so you can go back later for that. Oh, so we have round and round into the sea, so something might be coming to an end. July 25th seems to be kind of significant. And they're saying one more. We're going to get all the columns and then clarify. Go the distance. So it's been a while to close the store out, but it looks like this time it's closing out for good. What's opening up for Libra? The end of this year and going forward. Moonlight. Something's being reflected. Reflected? Or revealed, maybe? I wanted to say reflected. Sorry, that was from the candle. Moonlight, come together, number 8. Deep freeze. And one ring circus. That's a lot of the cards that some of the other signs got towards the beginning. And what's being hidden? And look at this, 5115. I told you the number syncs have been crazy. All right, let's get going. Sorry about that. What's hidden? Luck and right timing, fortune's wheel. In the hand, the universe is your partner. That's awesome. Oops, there's a couple more that fell overwhelming plenty, but they're saying put those back in. I get one more. I'm telling you, the galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. Was it Taurus that got that? Taurus and Cancer? Maybe Virgo. Excuse me. All right, let's get to clarifying now. So for closing door, round and round, what is that about? Main male. So a relationship with a masculine that just keeps going on repeat. And it has been a blessing, great fortune. You might have benefited from it in some aspect financially, but I feel that it's more, and look at this, guys, 25 plus 1 is 26 with 26. But I feel it was more like a learning experience, maybe even triggered you to go along your spiritual path. To the sea, distant horizon. So it has been a long time coming. And what about go the distance? Family room. I'll get one more for that. Official person. Typically lately that's been coming out like I usually look at it as like the twin flame card, or sometimes somebody that has an official title. Someone's fighting the current. Go with the flow. Maybe you thought this was someone you were going to spend the rest of your life with and it just wasn't working out, and it's time to kind of move on because your official person's kind of waiting behind this open door. And, you know, sometimes you just need a brief separation to make everybody realize what they need to do right, learn their lessons, you know, within the relationship. Distant horizons. And look at that, a hot air balloon, and this is carried by a hot air balloon or by the air in the sails. And that's release or looking at things from a higher perspective. I think that's happened over time and closing out cycles with the world. So I think that you initiated this change. Main male and great fortune with round and round. Divine masculine. The lantern. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, a guiding light, and this nervous, skittish energy, maybe about bringing this to an end. Excuse me. And I don't think that you guys have been able to talk about your feelings because, like, my throat chakra is just going crazy over here. Why is divine masculine here with the deer and the lantern for the Librans? Got the Knight of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. It's kind of like someone got tired of this in and out energy in the runner-chaser dynamic, and they're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and there's another blessing there before them. I feel like more of a King of Pentacles energy. What about this Four of Cups? Nine of Cups. So someone's not waiting around, King of Cups and Queen of Wands, on their happiness anymore. They're like, I'm ready to get my passion back, and I'm ready to find somebody that has this deep love and is able to somewhat at least communicate it. And for a couple of you, I think that you're going to be leaving a King of Pentacles behind for a water sign. So maybe an earth sign for a water sign, or vice versa. The World and closing out cycles. The Chariot. The Knight of Cups. Strength. Oh, there will be communication, definitely, with the Eight of Wands. So it's kind of like this is coming to an end kind of quickly. Suddenly, I think. Because someone's ready to move forward. I think it's almost, and some of you, this could have already happened. But for others, it's like there was a waiting period, a long waiting period, knowing that this all needed to go into fruition before finally somebody's like, nope, I'm taking my things and I'm moving on with the Page of Wands. Family room and official person. Ten of Swords. Oh. It's fighting the resistance to that ending. And then they have to bring you a tower, or bring somebody a tower. Because I feel like from a stability standpoint, that was the only thing keeping this person from leaving. But now with the Tower, the Devil, and the Three of Cups, it's like there's another energy that's coming into this situation that's going to make it either a lot easier, or they overlapped. Five of Swords and the Six of Wands. There'll be a little bit of drama there. Some words will be spoken. Possibly in public, I'm hearing, so just kind of avoid contact after, because I feel like they're going to run into each other at some point. We've got the Seven of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the King of Swords. So that's that incoming information that makes somebody have this final decision. Like, I'm at the end of my rope with this pain. I'm tired of being guarded with my feelings. I'm going to let everything be known, and I'm moving on. Any last advice for this door that's closing out? Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. It's like someone sat there and took it for a long time, significant amount of time, possibly 7 years. And then all of a sudden one day they're like, nope, I've had enough. Judgment. Yep, I'm ready. All right, let's get some advice out for this. Advice for the closing door. What do we have to tell Librans? Speak your truth. See, that's that Queen of Swords. Let this go and move forward. Worries and anxieties. There's a little bit of anxiety about it. Maybe even some worry about finances. And they're saying there is a light at the end of this tunnel. No idea what that one was. Not for you. This person or situation is not for your highest good. That's that round and round energy. Keep going. You're on the right track or path. And you're lying to yourself. Admit to what you really want, or take responsibility for your part in the situation. So I feel that was more like keeping it from yourself. That lying to yourself sounds so negative. Excuse me. It was more like, I made my bed, I'm going to lay in it. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. But there became like this resentment and a deep unhappiness here. Maybe not for everybody, but the energy that I'm picking up on the strongest shows that pretty strong, like pretty blatantly there. So, okay, let's move on to the open door. What about this Moonlight card? And see, there's the hourglass. So time kind of ran out. Pathway, walk through that open door. And I feel like there's some fear to do this, to walk through that open door with the Moonlight card. Come together. It might be maybe just fear because, you know, something else ended recently, or past relationships. If I go down this path, is it going to have the same ending? That type of energy. Courtship. 8-4 and 4-8 means something, I think, to somebody out there. One ring circus. Everything that you thought you've had to do on your own this whole time, you're going to get a partner, like a solid partner. Main female. Deep freeze, please. Oh, those flipped out to go. Let's put them back in here. Deep freeze. Adjudication. So that could be a divorce or separation from a long-term contract, partnership, something like that. And it's going to make you feel like you're out in the cold, or maybe even, what's the word that they're trying to give me? That you've been on ice for a long time. It's been a situation that's been cold. It's only getting colder as you go through this process, but they're saying this open door, when you walk through it, when this ends and you walk up and through it, everything's going to be fine. This is all part of the plan. Within the hand, galactic mushroom, and fortune's wheel for what's hidden from you, that's all fate right there. So it's a really beautiful thing. It just, someone's really gone through it or is going through it now before they can go through that open door. What about sudden wealth? See, 11 and 22. Main change. Come on now, spirits. Hold on a second. Main female with one ring circus. Toil and labor. See, yeah, she did feel, I think, that she was doing it all. And she's not going to with this come together energy. What is this come together with courtship? Deeper look, logical thought, analysis maybe about what you want in a partnership. Seeing things for how they really are, seeing through the clouds. Holding on to past events and or relationships. So see, that's that pathway, that worry, that fear with the moonlight. Don't carry that over, because this new energy is not this. It's not this deep freeze. Pathway, moonlight. And by new, I just mean the energy that's coming in. It could be somebody from the past. Something undiscovered or hidden from moonlight. Undying loyalty. It very well could be somebody from your past. Main female and toil and labor with one ring circus. Divine intervention. Everything happens for a reason. Children and sirens. Possible red flags. Pay attention. Beware. Excuse me. Let me see how I want to proceed with that. Well, actually, I'll get some clarifiers and come back in a second. Adjudication and deep freeze. Self-reflection, mirrored energy. Maybe both sides are really going through it to try to get through this. Grounded energy, stability, commitment. So that is kind of what's coming to an end here. Feeling trapped or stuck in a situation, at odds, sunken hopes. So it's like all of the foundation in someone's life was pulled out from under them. And they're kind of losing hope about this because it's a very cold energy that they're dealing with. All right, what about moon? Let's do actually children, sirens, toil and labor. Everything happens for a reason. There's Wheel of Fortune. It was definitely fated how this went down. Because somebody didn't live up to your expectations. With the 3 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups with the World, it's kind of like, I tried everything I can to fix this. Maybe even just for the sake of the children. If there's no children involved, it could be just to bring new life into an already existing situation. And it was obvious that that time had expired. That everything happens for a reason, and it was time for this to end. And if that's your story, don't be too hard on yourself, because you really did do everything. And I feel like you were dealing with like an emperor, a very stubborn energy that kind of wanted to control everything, but kind of put everything on your plate as well. He could have just controlled, you know, the finances, but you were stuck doing all the housework and dealing with the kids and everything else. Yeah, see, you're being true to yourself at this moment. Everything's in a new perspective. This moment of clarity, Ace of Swords, and you see the betrayal, or that there's no chance this can be healed, I feel, with the 7 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. What about pathway and undying loyalty with the dog? There's that 7 of Pentacles again and the 4 of Pentacles. So don't hold back with your heart because you're scared of making the same mistake. See, with the Queen of Cups. Follow that heart into this new open door, because this is going to be a good relationship. This was all divinely guided. Magnifying glass with baggage, please. Come together. Page of Swords. That's maybe a little communication, like a hey. King of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. That's everything. Passion, stability, commitment. Seeing, yeah, again, I'm getting like seeing somebody for who they really are. The Fool, Queen of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. So she was maybe even thinking, hey, since I closed this door out, I don't need to take a leap of faith. I'm good. I've got everything I need now. I'm not ready for love. I am stable with the Queen of Pentacles. And she's bringing a lot to the table, because I feel like she's not going to go down that path unless she feels really sure about it. And this is, I believe, why all this happened. This is one of her tests, because see, here's the 5 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Looking back on the past with regret instead of taking that open cup, that open door. Because I think there's still some healing that needs to be done from this deep freeze, this closing out of the cycle here. What about the lock, adjudication, deep freeze? You might feel like it's a stalemate. Might even have to go to like some serious arbitration here to make things balanced and fair. 2 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. Have the strength to go through that, though. There's the Strength card, King of Swords. Because that's very, you know, that's an honorable decision. There's going to be people involved to help get you through this. Yep, Death, 2 of Wands. So it's just part of the process. Part of your open door here, and it's a huge blessing. It's going to be a blessing in disguise for a while, because it's going to be kind of rough. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel, though, guys. Advice on this open door. And we'll move on to what's hidden. It's time to address and fix the problem. There was a resistance because maybe, you know, change is hard, especially if there's other people involved. Family or home dynamics. Resisting the flow. Need for acceptance and surrender. You're missing a key piece of information. And I feel that that's what's hidden from you right now. Yeah, and here's the coughing again. Somebody I think probably has something to say. Impatience. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, guys. I think that the impatience is, when's it going to be finally over? Because once this process starts, you know, those things take a while. And you kind of go through it until the day it's over. So I'm rooting for you, Libra. You got this. Let's move on to what's hidden now. Whoops. Poverty in the hand. The universe is your partner. I'm going to put that back in there. In the hands. What's hidden? And guys, if this resonates and you want to join my channel, I'd love to have you here. So just click the subscribe button. If you'd like, comment, all that jazz. False person, sudden wealth. That's my other twin flame card. And privileged lady. So maybe you had to go through it with this hard, you know, dynamic, this round and round dynamic to help manifest sudden wealth, privileged lady, all of your new life. Luck and right timing. Thoughts. Somebody's like, I'm ready. Journey. There we go. Beginning a new journey. And the galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. That's like what is fated. Kind of the Akashic records. It's a gift. Gosh, I think somebody else got that same combination. With the lovers. Shut up. I just got the chills. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to clarify this. She might be like so brokenhearted over everything that she's gone through, you know, for a long, long time. I do feel that fear there. And they're going to hand it to you on a silver platter here. What about false person? Knots, complications, restrictions, self-sabotage. Yeah, don't let that false person energy, interfere with your blessings, your sudden wealth and all that. Sudden wealth, privileged lady. Ball is in their court of defense. I feel it's more like defensive resistance towards this from the divine feminine. And there's another resistance. So don't be defensive against it. Don't fight the universe. If they throw you a bone, if they throw you a blessing, don't be scared of that. There's some back and forth energy there. Almost like a teeter-totter. You go back and forth on being scared about what you want, and it's here for you. Gift with the Lovers. On the wheel, repeating patterns. Rose-colored glasses. Distorted views regarding a person or situation or glossing over the truth. I think she thought that this round and round energy was her person. And, you know, when you have that epiphany, too, sometimes that's a tower moment all in itself. Definitely with the tightrope, need for balance, hesitancy to pick a side. That was in the past. I feel like that was what was weighing down. That's why it was taking so long. Adding to this impatience is that for a long time somebody was looking at that bad relationship or the relationship that had expired with rose-colored glasses, thinking they could make it better. Their heart was in the right place. They weren't being lackadaisical about it at all. They wanted to do the right thing, the honorable thing. Thoughts, journey. Someone's ready to communicate, or if there's going to be rapid movement. And that's interesting, rapid movement with the train there. Peonies, patience, ancestral help, and guidance. So there is a lot of help there going on behind the scenes. What are these knots, these complications, self-sabotage, or restrictions for this? There's the Four of Wands. Anything else to add to that? Strength, yeah. Don't hold yourself back from working towards what you really want. Especially, yeah, with the Emperor and the Knight of Cups there. Divine Feminine and Sudden Wealth. Judgment and King of Cups. He's coming in with this love. I feel that that's that thoughts, the hummingbird. What is that about, Spirit? Journey, rapid movement. The Fool and the Moon. It's definitely what's hidden from you. But with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like you feel it. Like Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. You know it's there. And I think it's kind of scary to you, too. Because the Hangman, it's like, here's the Hangman with the King of Swords. It's like, how do I look at this logically? And maybe that could have been this person's energy. They were trying to look at it logically for a long time, and then finally came to the conclusion, like, I love her, you know? Three of Cups. I want reunion quickly with the Knight of Wands. What about Lovers, tightrope, rose-colored glasses, Temperance, and Eight of Wands? So it's just all a matter of perspective and patience. And the Nine of Pentacles. Someone had to balance out, get in the right spot, be ready to welcome that in. But there's all this self-sabotage energy with the Seven of Swords, or energy that tried to sabotage the connection. But I feel it's more just like looking back on the past or needing to heal from something that is long gone. Death, Ten of Swords again, Nine of Cups. So happiness is right around the corner, Libra. Let's get some advice for this and we'll wrap it on up. I'm really proud. I think this is going to be wonderful. What's hidden? Regrets or resentment, work in progress, manifestation. So don't look back and regret that you might even feel like you wasted so much of your life. You didn't, because it was all a part of your journey. FYI, just know, no action required. Secret or hidden feelings. See, with those thoughts, see the truth of the matter. Pay attention to the signs. So they're really trying to communicate with you, your guides, like that this is coming. It is dependent upon free will, but I think it's going to happen. If not this month, definitely before February. So thank you, Libra. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll be back soon with another video. Love and light. Take care.